What is up, guys? It's Superken for Superken Gaming. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave a comment saying hi, thumbs up. If you like the video already, share this video with your friends. And welcome to First Impressions, where I bring the first 10 minutes of a game and present them to you. This week we're playing Dear Esther, Landmark Edition. Options, please. Looks like no subtitles. Video. Let's start. The lighthouse, the buoy? Boy? I can't read. The caves, the beacon. Let's start. No director's commentary, please, at the lighthouse. The backlog will probably pick up right at the end of First Impressions because this game is only about an hour and 20 minutes long.
Dear Esther,
I've never played it.
the
I'm
gulls
excited.
do not land here anymore. I've noticed that this year they seem to shun the place. Maybe it's the depletion of the fishing stock driving them away. Perhaps it's me.
Out of here.
When
No
he first
lighthouses
landed
for
here,
me.
Donnelly wrote that the herds were sickly, and their shepherds the lowest of the miserable classes that populate these Hebridean islands. 300 years later, even they have departed.
So Dear Esther is a quote-unquote walking simulator. I don't really like that word. I like first person adventure is what I like to call these games. But people think adventure games are those silly puzzle games. I like to call those silly puzzle games. This is a true adventure game where you adventure. Look at stuff. So I don't know the backstory of this. I don't know what's going on. All I know is we're here at a lighthouse. And I'm gonna try all the buttons. Ooh, X zooms in, square zooms in, triangle zooms in, circle zooms in, R1 zooms in. Alright, every button zooms in. You can move with the D-pad if that's your sort of thing. This chemical formula. I used to be able to read those. And not anymore. I forget everything I've learned in chemistry. Deal with it. I'm not a chemist. This stuff doesn't matter to me anymore. Some playing cards. A book. A Hebridean history. Never heard of that before. Don't know what that's about. Right. Looks like nothing interesting in here. Let's continue our adventure. The game automatically turns on the flashlight if you're wondering if I'm doing that. It turns on and off depending if it's dark or not, which I can appreciate. A very lazy adventure game for the person playing, not the developers. They made it very easy on us. Though I don't think we can run. Cannot run. This is about as far as I can walk. I mean, it's fast. As fast as I can walk. Though there's a path up there and a path down here. Wonderful. See any mermaids. Something neat down at the beach.
When you were born,
getting a little
your mother told me,
dark.
a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6 and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
Is this just the path that was alongside the hill? And we were supposed to go to the beach either way anyway? That gusty rain. Ooh, but wait, what? There's more path. I really like this. This game has a weird gorgeousness to it that I can't quite put my finger on.
Not been taken out from the library since 1974. I decided it would never be missed as I slipped it under my coat and avoided the librarian's gaze on the way out. If the subject matter is obscure, the writer's literary style is even more so. It is not the text of a stable or trustworthy reporter. Perhaps it is fitting that my only companion in these last days should be a stolen book written by a dying man.
This game just feels so good. Very calming. And it feels real.
When someone died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts.
Can I yell a
My
swag?
for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Stack and Armin. Well, we fell. I kind of want to explore the beach some more. Ooh! Can I go down there? That stone creation looks fancy as heck. This would be a very good PlayStation VR game. I think the only way to get down there is the beach.
They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradictions?
Looks like we have an opening right about here where we can go back. All paths lead to this, the cave.
Dear Esther, I met Paul.
Esther.
I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old.
That there's no splash
us,
sound when I'm in
He'd
water.
already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
That bothers me a lot. That I'm just walking on water right now. Is this a walking simulator or a Jesus simulator?
I've become convinced I'm not alone here, even though I'm
Not
equally
alone.
sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
So we're gonna find some aliens around this place. So we got this cool stone creation. Though that splashing really does bother me. You gotta have some ground effects for that ultimate immersion. But still, this would make a good VR game. Make it happen. If you have not yet. Secret passageway? I'm gonna go down this way first. See if we can get some more story. Oh, we can't. 'Cause this is a drop.
Come back.
Come back. I'm gonna end first impressions here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thumbs up if you like the video. And tune in tomorrow for the backlog. And I'm not gonna start right here because you guys will see my path. I'm gonna probably start at the caves or on that secret path we kind of saw. Thanks for watching.